Okay, what is the lung in TCM? But it is similar as like the Western view. Lung is actually control the respiration, but in TCM it's not only control the respiration. They try to explain about the lung by the basic function, which is dispersing and descending function. The dispersing is mainly exhale the turbid air and also inhale the clean chi that belongs to descending function. But anyway, I give you some picture for the study of the lung organ in TCM. The first picture shows like this way. The lung actually receive the energy from the stomach and by the spleen function, which is ascending. So lung actually take it out, receive the food essence, which is food chi. After digestion, the spleen and stomach extract of the food chi. So this chi transferred into the lung. Lung's main function is dispersing and descending. So it creates the what? Chi, and it creates the blood. It also creates the body fluid. So this three is actually related or activated by the lung. The which of the lung function the activate or produce the chi and blood? Mostly lungs, the dispersing and descending function, but that is actually rely on the pectoral chi. Pectoral chi, how form of the pectoral chi? The food chi with the air chi, which is inhaled by lung. These two combined together and formed the pectoral chi finally. This pectoral chi is located on the or gathered at the chest region, and which helps the lung function and heart function. But anyway, the lung is the disperse or produce the chi or activate the chi, and also producing the blood or activate of the blood, and also body fluid too. The chi is following the channel, and also the blood following the vessels. And how about the fluid? A triple burner or triple warmer, which is called the avenue of the water, which is water passage. Okay, so this in this picture, lung shows to something. The lung channel chi usually originates from the stomach and goes down to the large intestine and back to lung and follow the channel. So mostly channel starts from the lung organ, the stomach region, as like what this picture shows. Anyway, the lung can control the channel, and also lung can control the vessels. But which organ actually control and govern the vessel? The heart. But lung also control the channel and vessel. This is a little bit different. And also lung control the senja, which is the water passage, which means regulate the water passage that rely on lungs function. Okay, here's a picture how the lung regulate the water passage. This is the water passage, which is quite often called the body trunk. And this is water, just like a straw. And in the top of this one, top of that we can cover by the finger with the water straw. And how move this one? Usually you can open. Open means dispersing. The dispersing by lung organs function, you may move the water passage or water. And also there's another one, which is I just draw the one more picture for the move out the mouth, and that is nose. Probably, yep. This I thought you understand this. And the suction, this also move the chi, right, downward. This is the kind of the lungs function, which is descending. descending function of the lung, which is aided by kidney qi. Okay, so kidney main action is the descending, also which helps the lungs function. So these two organs, these two function of the lung, it move the what? The water in the body trunk area, which means regulate the movement of the what? Water passage. So that's why lung called the what? The control the water passage. Okay, and also lung is final organ which is produce the blood because this region. Mostly the stomach receive the flour, which is the flours. So you can think about the baking of the bread. So usually flour mixed with some yeast and liquid that make the dough, right? So stomach and spleen usually create the dough, and this dough go over to the lung acting as like the oven. You have to put in the oven, the dough on the oven. You can, after baking, you can eat those. That will be bread. But this bread, you cannot sell them. You can eat it, but you cannot sell them. So if you're selling of the bread, you have to packing. The vision involve the packing of this blood. I think that is a heart. So heart is quite often called complete of the blood information. So blood formed by the heart completely. But this one actually produced, which before the packing, it also, that part, that kinds of the bread also can be used in body, but you cannot sell them, right? The distribution or selling by heart. So heart called the complete the blood organ, and how about the lung? Lung called last organ which produce the blood. Okay, in the same way, qi too. So mainly the lung govern the qi because inhale the air and receive the food qi from the middle jaw after the digestion, then form the what? Factory qi. This qi is called the what? The main qi with post-nature qi. So this post-nature qi, it should be warmed by yuan qi, which is called the source qi. In formation of the blood, you need what? Yuan qi, which means kidney yang. So kidney yang and factory qi with post-nature qi. This pre-nature and post-nature combined that follow the what? Channel and blood vessel. So most of the channel and blood vessel, there's what? Pre-nature essence and post-nature essence. Both are combined and finally flow into the channel and vessels. Okay, and please take a look this lungs function, and also failing of the distribution, the all nutrients stay inside of the lung. That we call what? Phlegm. And also if the nutrient, which means the food qi between the stomach and lung area, that we call the what? Damp. Damp is actually food qi stay between the lung and stomach area. The lung, there's a carriage of the food qi but not distributed. Those are remain inside of the lung. That we call what? Phlegm. Okay, and there's a more the lung, the function and sign and symptom we discuss later. Okay.